Hello and welcome to the B section of the Valsa-Choro by Villa-Lobos. Again, this is part of my ongoing obsession with him. If you want to find out more, just hit the search across my channel and you will find all 12 etudes and the 5 preludes and the other choros that I have done. This will be choro number 4. Now, I would suggest that you have a crack at listening to a Julian Bream's rendition and trying to work out what he's doing, because he's not playing it where Villa-Lobos tells you to play it. Top tip, your thumb is going to be doing a lot of work here with dampening and playing the melody. So let's dive in. Valsa-Choro Villa-Lobos here on Classical Guitar Rocks. Alrighty, welcome, here we go. Keep an eye on my thumb in the alternative angle because I am doing most of the melody work with that. And dampening. A minor, nice and simple. 4 stretches out, open strings. Stopping that A. 1 and 2, G, repeat. Okay, super important. I've left my second finger down there on the end just to make it easier. And then your 4th finger is just going to pop up to 5, and then you're going to slide into a half bar. And I'm going to pause it because that's already enough. Main thing, stop the basses and make sure that you get this. Here we go. We left it off here, half bar, 4 on. Then what you're going to do is you're going to slide in with a 2, let's see, 1 straight away down behind it, 3, 4, 2 up, 1 up. Lasering ahead, dop in the bass again. High notes, classic modern guitar, and Villa-Lobos, C sharp with G. Stretch out with your 4, and then 4 back down, stop in the bass. And I'm going to pause there for 2 seconds. And if that sounds familiar, that's because that comes out of etude number 7 and etude number 10. Welcome to the next micro study. We left it off here at the 4. You have a couple of choices here, so I'm going to give you fingering. Easily, it could be just a simple, but there is a break with that. And you can hear it with that fingering. Further alternative is 1, 2, 3. Choices are yours. I will let you make that. That's up to you. I think Villa-Lobos just did the half bar. And straight in. So we have 1 and 3. We have 2 on an F natural, open D and B around it. Stretching out, 3, and then you're going to laser down to first position. Open, now I'm changing here, this is my fingering. 3, 2, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then you're going to go into the F. However, Villa-Lobos' fingering is 3, 4, 2, 1, 2, 3. Choice is yours. All right, welcome to the next micro study. Here we go. So we left it off at a D minor, 4, 2, 3 on the A. So make sure you're keeping that going through there. That's that waltz. That repeats. Then we have the bass changing. Chord changing, 2 and 3. 4 up, 4 up again. Half bar 1, half bar 2, 3 and 4, 1, 3 and 4, and then into 3, half bar 5. F on, F off. And I'm going to leave it there, okay? The most technically challenging bit is where he is imitating Bach, and we have the and in. That's the most technically challenging bit. Work on that and you'll be fine. Welcome to the next micro study. Okay, so we start off with 4 on a G, D, 4, 1, 2, 0, 0, 4, 1 and 2, 0. Then new bass, stop that D, E, 2, 3, 4, 1, 0, to the 2, and then we're into the next. Now 4, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1. And if that sounds familiar, that's because we have had that pretty much all the way through, popping up every now and then across this entire section. So Villa-Lobos obviously wanted that sort of mournful sound. Okay, picking it up at that F, switch over to the full A minor chord. Now, laser ahead, D, 1. It's got to be 1 here because you're going to have to scooch down into 2 and 4. 1 again, open, 1. Lasering ahead up to stopping the bass. 3, 4, half bar on. Slide up with the 4th finger again. Then I have altered this slightly, so here we go. 2, stop bass, 1, 3, 4, 2, 2 slides up, half bar on at 9, 4. Fantastic. Again, that little F to E nugget. Triplets, half bar. And then we're into the ending. The main thing there is to keep track of the changes and the notes, and obviously we have this popping up in and out of the texture. Okay, here we go. Ending is the same as the beginning, which is what happened in the A section. So we have new material. Again, exactly like the second section. Stay at 5 with the half bar. Then I'm using open, stop in the D, 2, 3, 4. Up, stop the A, and end. Fantastic. And then we go back to the A section after this, which I've already done. I'm not going to do again. You can check that video out. It'll pop up now or down below. And that is the end of this B section to this fantastic choro, Valsa-Choro. Keep an eye on the waltz sections, making sure that you're still doing 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. The next bit in this Valsa-Choro is going to pop up just about now. And remember, this is part of my obsession with Villa-Lobos. I've already done the 12 etudes, the 5 preludes, choro number 1, and the first 2 choros of Suite Brasiliana. Thank you very much for staying until the end. This has been your daily dose of 6-string inspiration from myself, Rhayn, here at Classical Guitar Rocks.